I was working through this week and it came to Wednesday and everybody got an email through reminding us of all the things we needed to do before the Mid-Autumn Festival. And we had the Monday, Tuesday off for the long weekend. I didn't even have a clue we had a holiday. So quickly I just disregarded everything there was in the email and went looking for a hotel in the mountains. I'm planning to do a day 2, head west, and hopefully go into Yanqing again. Day 2 should be a full day riding through the mountains. Again, never been on the route, don't know what it's like, might be scenic, might be crap, we'll see. Day 3, probably just skim over this in the video, doubt I'll get much footage because I've done this route plenty of times, but it's going to be from Yanqing, down that awesome descent, right the way back to Beijing. Just arrived in Huairou, which is just to the foot of the mountains. If you want to know where I am, I'll put a map around here, zoom in, even give you a satellite view if you want. It's a great wall, part of it. Not many tourist type things really impress me. And I'd rather just do something like this where you're just going back and beyond and just exploring away from the tourist areas. But this great wall really is something. Once you're here and you travel around a bit and you notice that it's here and here and here and here, and you just keep seeing it no matter where you go. And then you realise that it was built over 2,000 years ago. And you see the places where it is on top of the mountains, across rivers, lakes, going on for miles. And you're starting to think to yourself, how the hell did a group of men 2,000 years ago haul all this stone up there and build this bloody thing? It is insane. And then back in England, we're like, oh, look at Stonehenge. We've got a dozen rocks in a field. This is impressive. Nah, it's not. It's really bloody not. I don't care how far they drag those bloody things along. Seeing this great wall going on for absolutely miles on the top of mountains. Yeah, that's impressive. Chitchat. One of the nice things about coming out for a long bike ride is it gives you a reason or excuse to buy chocolate bars. I never eat them usually, but when you're riding long distances you need the calories. I figured that I'm going to need a lot of calories today, so I spoiled myself and bought 2. I'm a fat bastard. Made good time. It has just gone 2 in the afternoon. Hope there's some things to do around here. It's a little bit isolated. Actually, just going for some walks around here would be nice. I've got about 800 meters left. More or less, because I haven't put the pin exactly on the hotel. So I'm gonna have to open the hotel booking app and look on the map and try and find it. But it's not far off. It's in the immediate area. I think I'm up here. Turn around and then see what's up there. Right, bloody locked. I'll give him a call.
他们是不是出去玩去了？
你好，我有预定，但是有人吗？
您订的是房是不？
对，今晚。
今晚的房。
对呀。
我在这。
哦，谢谢。
就您自己呀？
呀，我自己来。
那个。
等一下，我来我的自行车。
搁这儿。这。给您放这房间，宽点。
谢谢。It's going to be interesting staying here tonight. I think I'm the only person in here. When the woman left, she just gave me the code for the door. Basically just said, let yourself in and out. Karaoke if I want it. Jesus, I thought that was a real dog then. Right, fella. So switched on, it's got power to it. It's switched on. One second, there's a switch on the top. If it boots, I'm having a game. Oh, it is. Oh, it's like the rainbow mode. It's hacked. Yeah, it's glitching out. I've never played this rainbow one before. This is nuts. No! That's enough. I'm out. This is it.
欢迎使用微信。
谢谢，再见，bye bye. Right, now to do a little bit of exploring before it gets dark. Nice. Right, that's day one over with. I'm quite tired now actually. That ride didn't tire me out too much, but I think it's the walking around. Also, I've just had a BS, so yeah, lovely trip into mountains. Walk was really nice. This area is just fantastic. I wasn't expecting this when I came. I never know what to expect, but I've kind of hit like a lovely scenic area, which is also a touristy area. So there's restaurants and cafes around here, a ton of hotels, but with it being autumn as well, there's no bugger here. So I've just hit the jackpot essentially. After the walk, I went to a restaurant because I'd seen some guy outside frying this big fish, grilling it on a barbecue. So I went in there, ordered the exact same thing off the menu, sat in there, had a beer. Glad I wasn't eating outside though, because as he's doing the barbecue, the smoke is just billowing up into the air. You could probably see it for miles around. It was like there was a fire. Feel sorry for anybody who's drying their clothes outside because they'd have just stunk of my smoked fish. Tomorrow, all the way west through the mountains. I'll try and post little maps of where I am on the way, but it's, yeah, essentially more or less, hopefully, as the crow flies, west all the way through the mountains until right at the end I hit Yanqing again, which is a village northwest of Beijing. Been there before, I haven't booked a hotel yet, but I'm probably going to be booking a hotel that I've stayed in before because I know how to use the TVs in there to rent movies. So I can just chill out tomorrow night with another couple more beers, watch a movie. But for now, I'm going to end this, edit it outside. Good night. Wanan. Huh?
你也骑自行车啊？
Oh, 你有？你来哪？
刚骑过来。
啊，
骑过来。
我来顺义。
What？
我来顺义。
啊，你从顺义。
然后今天去延庆。
啊，你去延庆。
星期一回家。
OK。
你的兴趣在哪？在外面，你的兴趣哪？在外面。
在外面。
OK， 给我看。我去看。 As I was checking out of the hotel, the owner came in. She also had a bike. I was expecting something quite cheap, but she had some full carbon integrated handlebar, deep set wheel giant bike. So I was chatting to her for a couple of minutes. It's been a nice start to the day. Should have started a lot earlier though. I woke up at like what, 7:30? And I stayed in bed, editing the video, and I had some instant noodles for breakfast out on the balcony. Just gone 10:30 now. Just gone 10:40 actually. Today I've got like 90 kilometers to go, all the way into Yanqing, hopefully through the mountains, but I think I'm not too deep into the mountains, I'm just south of it, on the outskirts. Should still be pretty nice though, fingers crossed. Right, my bike computer's telling me to use this. Head back up this bike path because I should be able to go either way on a bike path, but this is far too dangerous on these corners. So I'm gonna have to do a longer route, I think, replan. That's annoying. But better than getting hit in a blind corner by a bike or a car coming in the bike path like this. It's added 20k onto the trip. But a couple of good things is that I'm going further into the mountains, and also there's less chance of me getting killed around a blind corner. I've had a couple of people ask me, particularly on the last video in the comments, why I don't bring a tent or a hammock and why I mess around with the hotels since I was having so much trouble with them last time. And I love camping, I love cycling, putting them together, no, especially over here. I mean, it might be nice if you're doing it in England or in cooler parts of America, but over here, it's definitely a no-go for several reasons. One, and this isn't the biggest reason, but I think it's illegal for a foreigner to do it over here because the police need to know where you are sleeping every single night. And when you go to a hotel, they should be taking care of that and sending all your details to the police station. Second is the weight. I know some people do it, but if I'm climbing up a mountain, I do not want that extra weight on my bike, and I'm not always sure where I'll be going on these trips. So if I've got like a tent or a hammock and there's a sleeping bag, a pillow, undersheet, plus everything else like cooking equipment, water. Speaking of water, I'm going to need a lot of that because how am I going to get washed? And also I need to be washing my clothes because, and this leads me on to number 3, the heat over here. It's really mild, and actually it would be doable at the moment, but usually in the summer when I'm riding this bike and going on bike trips, it can be over 40 degrees Celsius and more or less hovering around that at night. You need an aircon. You do not want to be sleeping out in the field inside of a tent or a hammock in that heat. There's a ton of bugs here as well, eat you alive, tons of mosquitoes. Another point, hygiene, because if it is that hot when I'm cycling, I'm working up a sweat, I am dripping and I am downing bottle of water after bottle of water, and I need to get to a hotel or somewhere with a shower just to wash myself. I cannot stay like that overnight, and I'm going to get even more sweaty through the night if I'm sleeping in that temperature and the humidity. Hotels around here, especially the ones that I'm paying for, are really cheap. So, I mean, you balance things out, the extra weight, the inconvenience, it's a no-brainer to get hotels. What an awesome ride this has been so far. I am so glad that I didn't carry on down that path, because this has been awesome. I'm about halfway through now, and I'm going to have to get a move on. I don't think there's much danger, but I do want to get there before nightfall because there are no lights on this road and it'll be a bit dangerous if it starts getting dark. But I should get there in plenty of time. Though saying that, stopping off in these places is not going to help. But I can't resist because it's lovely around here. Gonna have 5 minutes, drink some water, sup an energy gel, and then I'm gonna get back on that bike. Finally pulling into Yanqing. Oh, it's been a long day today. Beautiful views though. Yeah, it's been so long, my bike computer's about to die. And I've got no energy left in my battery bank, but I'll talk about that when I get to the hotel. God knows how much power this GoPro's still got left. But I'm shocked that this hasn't died yet. But I did use the battery bank to power this up a little bit earlier. Right. Oh, what you doing, car? But I'm going to turn this GoPro off. So I've got a little bit of energy left when I get to the hotel. Should be there in about 5 to 10 minutes. Currently 4:30.
哎，你好，有预定，今早我签出了。
行，您那个护照是吗？
护照那个。Got in, no problems. Lovely stuff. Got a nice room again. And also I know how to order movies from these TVs, so I'm going to be watching a terrible American movie tonight. Last time I was here, it was like Fast and the Furious, one of the new Jurassic Park films. Privacy is a little bit of an issue there in this room. Not going to be sleeping with these curtains open tonight. Right, the reason why I've used all the power in my power bank is because I've had a flat tyre all day. It's going down a bit again now. But thankfully, well, one, I don't want to be moaning about it like I was in the last trip all the time. But I've switched to TPU inner tubes, plastic ones. And it's like when they puncture, they go down really slow. So it's just been every hour or so, 40 minutes to an hour, I've been stopping off and just blasting them in with air with this thing. So it hasn't been too much of an issue. Saves me having to change it on the side of the road. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna have to sort that out. I am getting better at changing these tyres though. Bloody horrible things. Got it down to what, 15 to 20 minutes. Doing it here with a terrible movie on and a green tea. Shouldn't be too bad.
Bike's all sorted out. Did it whilst watching some terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Then Johnny Knoxville turned up in it. and it got even worse, but still enjoyable. Right now I'm just going to take a walk into like the town centre here because there's a Japanese food chain that I like, and I'm just going to get some Japanese curry with some vegetables, get something healthy inside of me, moderately healthy at least anyway. And that's me basically done for the night. Got a couple of beers, coffee sachet for tomorrow morning, and then just need to check if that wheel's staying up. If so, I'm all set for that descent tomorrow and back home. So I guess for me, for tonight, good night, one night. It's noon and I'm only just leaving Yanqing. Had a super lazy morning this morning. Woke up at like 7 o'clock and I just messed around editing the video. I think I usually do that when I come here anyway. With it being so close to home, just 80 kilometers, doesn't seem like there's any reason to rush. Saw an awesome movie last night. It's called Nobody. Had Bob Odenkirk in it. From Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and it also had Doc Brown with a shotgun. Yeah, I recommend that one. So today, just 80 kilometers, not too far. Weather's lovely and fresh. Temperature-wise, at least, I can't talk about the air quality. It looks a bit smoggy. But get out of this area, out of Yanqing. There's a little bit of an ascent. And then it's one of my favourite descents. And then there's not much else on the way back home. Right, here it is. Here's the descent. Oh, I love going to Yanqing. And that's practically it for the mountains now. Pretty soon I'll be off this road and it's just flat all the way back home. I've done a couple of montages from here going back home before, so I don't think I'm going to bother again because there's nothing much of interest on the way. So I'm going to cut this video short now, I think, because I can imagine the run time's going to be pretty long on it anyway. So I took a ton of footage going through these mountains. I don't know how much of it's going to come across in the video though, because when you're actually there looking around panoramic, seeing everything, it just looks phenomenal. And then when you stick it on like a flat rectangle, it just doesn't look the same. But if you're still here watching this, hope you've enjoyed it. Just leave me a comment down below, say hello. Because when you're putting these videos out, and people are actually watching the bloody things, it's nice to know who the hell you are. Feel free to give me a bit of criticism. because I know there's plenty I can improve upon. I'm just not sure what yet, because I'm the only one watching these videos before I put them out. Just don't be too much of a dick about things though, because I do read all the comments. About 47 kilometers left to go and then I'm home. Gonna cut this video short now. Thanks a lot for watching. You're awesome. See you on the next one. Might be in a few weeks. Maybe in 6 months, I'm not sure. How the hell did that happen? The drivers around here. Wow. Okay. Now I'm out.